10 foods to help clean out your arteries and help prevent a heart attack. The arteries and blood vessels are extremely important when it comes to supporting overall health, as they carry oxygen and nutrient-rich blood from your heart to the rest of your body. The problem is that when you eat the wrong foods for many years, the arteries can start to become inflamed. The inside walls, called the endothelium, then start to become clogged up with cholesterol, scar tissue and calcium plaque, which blocks the normal blood flow. Clogged arteries is also known as atherosclerosis and is responsible for 1 in 4 deaths in the US alone. Fortunately for us, there are certain foods which can help clean out the arteries in order to reduce the risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. In today's video, we will be exploring 10 of the best foods in the world to help clean plaque out of the arteries and heal the artery walls. Before we dive into the video, please tap the like button, subscribe and turn all notifications on. This helps me to reach more people with nutrition and health tips. Olive oil. Olive oil is often used in Mediterranean cooking and is well known for its healing effects on the body. The extra virgin variety of this oil contains some powerful polyphenols such as oleuropein, which have been shown to relax the arteries, allowing for better blood flow. Eating this on a regular basis can also help to reduce inflammation within the artery walls in order to help the body get rid of cholesterol plaque. Cut out inflammatory vegetable oils like margarine, canola, cottonseed, corn or soy oil and replace them with extra virgin olive oil. You will soon start to notice improvements in your health. The second food on our list is bell peppers. Did you know that one of the main causes of arterial plaque is a deficiency in vitamin C? The inner walls of the arteries are made up of collagen, which should be soft and elastic so that the blood can flow freely. Vitamin C is needed to help keep this endothelial layer of cells healthy. So if you're not getting enough from your foods, the arteries become stiff, inflamed and scarred. Eating 1 raw bell pepper per day is enough to meet your daily requirements for vitamin C, which helps both protect and heal the arteries from oxidative damage. It's important that you eat these raw, however, as vitamin C is sensitive to heat and can break down when cooking. The next food to clean the arteries is salmon. Before the arteries get clogged up with cholesterol and calcium plaque, they first become damaged and inflamed as a result of eating the wrong foods. For example, sugar, white flour and vegetable oils all create pockets of damage in the arteries. The body patches up these holes with plaque made of calcium and cholesterol. So instead of just tackling the plaque itself, why not try to stop the damage in the first place? Start eating wild-caught salmon 3 times per week. It's one of the healthiest sources of omega-3 fats, which bring down inflammation in the artery walls. DHA and EPA in salmon help to reduce triglycerides, help to prevent plaquing, and help to maintain a normal heartbeat. I also recommend sardines, anchovies, mackerel and virgin cod liver oil if you want to load up on omega-3s. Number 4 is garlic. Garlic is considered to be one of the healthiest foods on the planet for treating diseases and infections. Eating this regularly can help reduce the risk of a heart attack or a stroke because it works as a natural blood thinner. Garlic is loaded with nitric oxide, a natural chemical which helps your arteries and blood vessels to relax and expand so that the blood can flow through freely. It also contains a compound called allicin, which gives it its pungent smell and flavour. Allicin has been shown to reduce the amount of fat in your blood so that it becomes less sticky. Another important food to clear the arteries is tomatoes. All types of tomatoes contain a carotenoid called lycopene, which has been shown in many studies to lower the risk of heart attacks and high blood pressure. Cooking tomatoes makes lycopene even more powerful at helping to thin out the artery walls and making them less stiff. Lycopene is a fat-soluble nutrient, so if you eat tomatoes with a little fat such as olive oil, it can help your body to absorb it much easier. I recommend homemade tomato and basil soup with extra virgin olive oil for a very easy artery healing lunch. Don't underestimate nutritional yeast in number 6. Nutritional yeast is a deactivated healthy yeast made to be used as a food product. This has a cheesy, nutty flavour and is one of the richest sources of B vitamins in the world, especially vitamin B1. You need B vitamins to help keep your blood sugars under control, which in turn protects the artery walls from damage. B1 in particular helps to lower stress and manage blood pressure to help prevent a heart attack or a stroke. Up next is chia seeds. Did you know that the friendly microbes that live in your body are very important when it comes to protecting your heart? When you eat foods that contain soluble fibre, the friendly bacteria in your gut start to ferment and eat this for food. This gives them energy and they start to release butyrate, which lowers inflammation throughout the body, including the arteries. Eating 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds each day is a great way to bulk up on soluble fibre, especially if you soak them first. Other excellent sources of soluble fibre include basil seeds, psyllium, konjac fibre, avocados, flax seeds and Brussels sprouts. Next on our list is the extremely powerful sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is hands down one of the healthiest foods that you can consume when it comes to supporting a healthy heart and cardiovascular system. It's a type of fermented cabbage often eaten in Germany and is one of the richest sources of vitamin C on the planet. 1 cup of sauerkraut contains an astonishing 700 milligrams of vitamin C, giving you enough for the entire week in one serving. And that's not all. Sauerkraut is also packed full of probiotics and fibre which support your friendly microbes that we mentioned in food number 7. Fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi and natto all contain a unique vitamin called vitamin K2. This is a very special nutrient which helps to move calcium plaque out of the soft tissues in your arteries and puts it into the bones where it belongs. Number 9. Blackberries. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries and strawberries are some of the most powerful fruits on the planet when it comes to arterial health. These particular fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, quercetin and other antioxidants. These are natural compounds which reduce inflammation in the artery walls, lower blood pressure and help reverse insulin resistance. Last but by no means least, avocados. Like olive oil, avocados are packed full of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which can help prevent cholesterol from oxidizing and clogging up your arteries. The fat in these helps you to absorb more nutrients from salad leaves and vegetables. Avocados are also a rich source of potassium which relaxes the arteries for better blood flow, whilst its vitamin E content reduces damage in the arteries to promote healing of the tissues. I recommend using them to make a healthy guacamole dip to use with celery or bottled avocado oil as a cooking ingredient. Unclogging the arteries. Now that you're aware of some of the foods that you can eat to clean the arteries and prevent heart attacks, I want to share a few extra tips on lifestyle changes. Did you know that simply adding healthy foods to your diet won't be enough to clear the plaque from your arteries completely? You need to start cutting out the refined foods like sugar, grains and flour-based foods like cereals, biscuits, bread, pastries, cakes, cookies and pancakes. These all turn into blood sugar, which damages the inner lining of the arteries and causes them to become lined with plaque, making them stiff and rigid. Start switching out these refined foods for more whole foods instead, like wild-caught fatty fish, pasture-raised eggs, healthy fats and grass-fed beef. These will make you feel more satisfied and less likely to snack, naturally reducing cravings and inflammation. It's also recommended to take a daily supplement of 10,000 international units of vitamin D3, with 100 micrograms of vitamin K2 daily. Vitamin D is a powerful anti-inflammatory nutrient which will reduce stiffness and inflammation in your arteries, whilst the K2 helps to mobilize calcium out of the arteries and into the bone. If you're under a lot of mental stress, this will stimulate a stress hormone called cortisol, which raises your blood pressure and puts a strain on your heart. Stress is one of the most common causes of heart attacks, so I recommend getting more sleep, taking long walks in nature, and practicing deep breathing daily to help calm down stress hormones if this is your main problem. These techniques will naturally lower your blood pressure and reduce the risk of having a heart attack.